So it is a very grave situation, the gravity of it all. We got an FEA? FEA?
Yeah.
FEA?
Yeah.
FEA? I've appointed Jay Gibson as the official FEA. We're starting off with, you know, asshole, I think this is just one. But soon the FEA will be a full-blown association. And what's the root word of association? Ass. So there you go, buddy. The FEA, ladies and gentlemen.
That means you come out. Do I need to avoid the floor or can I walk on there?
You know what? If you go with your socks on?
With my socks on? Okay, do it.
No.
No? Yeah. Alright, I'll just fucking do this. Alright, did I draw that out long enough? I already fucking stepped in the paint. I already forgot all the spots. I'm gonna fucking walk all over it. I'm gonna ruin the whole damn thing. Alright, hit play on Goldilocks right now. Okay, if you go to the Goldilocks zone on Google and you type in Goldilocks zone on Google, you don't get a story about a little blonde bitch. You get science about where we live and why it's habitable. It's a habitable zone. It's the Goldilocks zone. See fucking Mercury? Shit is too hot. And see Venus? That is fucking too hot. It's like gas. And you see Mars, it's too fucking cold. So we live in the Goldilocks zone on Earth. We got lucky. We got really, really lucky. If you guys remember the story of Goldilocks, let me go ahead and refresh everybody real quick. The quick asshole version of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Because this is a scientific term, Goldilocks zone. So Goldilocks was walking her ass through the forest, and she saw a fucking house. It wasn't her house, but she's like, I'm just gonna barge in some stranger's house, man. So she barged her happy ass in there, right? And she started sitting on all the chairs like, I'm gonna sit on Papa Bear's chair, I'm gonna sit on Mama's chair, and all this baby bear chair. That shit is awesome. Fucking rocking out in the baby bear chair, man, right? And then she gets hungry, she's gotta eat. So she eats Papa's porridge, and that shit was hot and spicy, and then she ate Mama's porridge, and it tasted like a donkey did. But baby's porridge was just right. And then she slept in all their beds, which is borderline psychotic behavior to break into someone's house, eat their food, sit in their chairs and sleep in their beds. Come on. So then, of course, y'all know what happens. The bears come home like, who's this bitch in our house? Who does that? Who goes into a house and sleeps in their damn bed, right? Remember, NASA uses the Goldilocks zone as their term. I didn't create the term. Goldilocks wakes up, she's like, holy shit, what are you bears doing interrupting my sleep? I'm just sleeping in a stranger's house. Do you mind? The bears are like, look, we can let you walk out of here alive, or we can eat your face off. So take your pick. And she's like, well, maybe I should be going. Maybe I probably should not. Maybe I should have let you know I was coming by first. Papa Bear's like, don't let it happen again, or I will eat your face off and bury you in the fucking woods. And that, well, and then Goldilocks says, you're right. And then it's settled. And that is the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears, right? As we all remember. Don't stop it, keep it going. Keep it going. Alright, so how did that story get turned into the scientific term of Goldilocks zone? The Goldilocks zone, it's just right. Why were they fucking talking? Why do they have to reference a fairy tale to tell us about our Earth? And where we live, why it's habitable. We have to think of what Goldilocks did to know why our Earth is in that special zone. So, how did it all happen? How did we get in the Goldilocks zone? This is called Big Banging in the Goldilocks zone. Because we didn't just get in the Goldilocks zone by magic or a creator. Oh, no way. First there was nothing. A bunch of fucking nothing. And then all this nothing decided to do something, and it went boom! And it was all like fucking kapowie! And it was all like fucking kazinga, right? And this explosion didn't destroy things. It created everything. It was a magic explosion. See, look, Big Bang creates all things, and then you get stars, and look, that's our galaxy. And if you zoom in, you can zoom right into Earth in the Goldilocks zone. Here we go. Gonna zoom right in there. See? It's just fucking right. That's like Baby Bear's porridge. We live in Baby Bear's porridge. It's just right. Papa Bear's porridge was too damn cold, and Papa's was too hot, Mama's was too cold. See? And that's how we ended up, that's with the Goldilocks zone. There's lots of science behind this, you guys. This is a real thing. See? Close to the sun, fucking hot. Too far away, too cold. So there's our Earth, but we don't have any water. We're in the Goldilocks zone, but we need some fucking oceans, man. Where do the oceans come from? Anybody know? There's like two popular explanations. One, they came out of the sky. Icy comets came and they fucking hit so many over and over that they made oceans. They don't do it anymore. But they did then. And someone's like, no, that's dumb. It's volcanoes. Volcanoes make oceans. Lava comes out of the volcano and it turns into moisture and then it goes in the clouds and it rains and becomes ocean. Volcanoes make oceans. They don't do it now, but they did then. So now we have oceans. We have a fucking ocean ball in the Goldilocks zone. And now it's magic, man. So what do we need? We need creatures. We need living things. So where do those come from? That's out of the fucking sky again. Bam! Right? Because living cells were on some rocks that came out of the fucking space and smashed into Earth. And then they're like, hey, even though Earth is not where we came from, let's just start living here in a place where nothing's ever lived before. And they lived and they started saying, hey, let's smash together and turn into a bunch of fucking creatures because being cells isn't cool enough. So they all decided to turn into a fucking fish. And now you got a fish swimming in the ocean. And the fish is like, I don't want to be a fish. I want to turn into a human and get up out there and walk around and check this shit out. And so the fish got out of the water and started walking around on the earth like, this is way better. Right? And fish turned into monkeys. Fish evolved into monkeys. Monkeys evolved into people. Monkeys evolved into monkey people, which evolved into people. Look at the genetics. That's DNA proof right there. Look. I mean, do we need we didn't go any further? We came from monkeys. Guys, look. Fucking fish thing, and monkey, man. All right, and if you evolve far enough, you can evolve into the smartest motherfucker in the world who knows everything, and he knows the Earth is not flat, and it's not a globe. The Earth is not a ball. You know what the Earth is, y'all? You guys know what it is? It's a fucking pear. And that's the story of Big Banging in the Goldilocks zone.
All right, all right. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so this one's called full ball, one spin, except it's got question marks, so it's called full ball, one spin? What? So here it is, as we were watching, right? Now, ask yourself, is it the Earth spinning? Or is it the light source, which seems to be going around the Earth? And then the sun, I guess, the sun goes around the Earth and comes back again, you see? And here it comes again. And Math made a joke, he goes, look, those two hurricanes are still going for Japan. Come back in a fucking month, and those two hurricanes are going to be heading for Japan still. Hey, but they have time to prepare, right? So we can sit here and watch this, and there's a lot of people that give this to me as proof. And they say, I'm the one being unrealistic when I say that I think that looks fake. Why do you think it looks fake? It's clearly our Earth spinning. No one wants to sit around for 24 hours and watch the whole damn ball start spinning. Like, who has that kind of time? So we just do it this fast, right? We condense 24 hours into 10 seconds. Oh, and guess what? You only get to see Australia. So if you want to fucking check out where we live and what the weather patterns are, too fucking bad. Hit Australia, and then some other continents that are tough to make out. Way up there, covered by clouds. But you get a good view of Australia. It's a Japanese satellite. You'd have thought they'd have put it over their own fucking country, right? Now, if you take it one step further, it's not a light source going across the screen. It's just an image of Earth fading across a black circle. That. Man, this wall, try to make. Oh, here comes. No, not light. What? I'm just trying to get this. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Keep it right there. Watch. Here it comes, guys. Here it comes. There it comes. Oh, this flashlight sucks. There it is. See? It's the light source moving. It's not the Earth. Earth is still. See the little sliver up top? And it comes back around. The ball didn't fucking move, the light moved. The ball doesn't move. Oh, I totally just black painted this. Get off. Okay. Oh man, it's totally gonna smear this floor up. No. I started talking into the flashlight like this was a microphone. So, memories, ghost stories. Are you afraid of the dark? So I'll make fun of this bald bastard so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Anyone not familiar here? All right. Here he is on a space station, and he's always directly in the center of a hallway. They're never like, hey, can you be like off-center and standing up against the wall? No, they have him always centered up in the hallway. And as you can see, he's about to play with water on the International Space Station. Is that crap plane coming from me hold this or what? Yeah, nice.
It's very sensitive.
Okay. This doesn't look awkward at all, does it? All right. Okay, so there he is playing ping pong in A. Playing ping pong with water in the International Space Station. Oh yeah, the International Space Station is totally waterproof on the inside. Not one of those gizmos, if they get wet, will be damaged. It's not like you can fucking die at any moment, right? Let's just go ahead and horse around with some fucking water while we're up here. I mean, I gotta prove to you I'm in space, right? Look, ping pong water. And if you watch his eyes, don't even follow the blob. Watch, he looks down before it gets there, looks up before it goes away. Yeah, whoops. Oops, oh,
Nice.
whoops.
Nice.
Yeah. Because there's no fucking water there. He's acting like he's looking at something, and then they stuck a fucking blob of computer water in front of the fucking green screen. Here he is again, in the middle of the hallway. This is on Colbert Show, right? So he does the Colbert Show, and if you look, this is how humans are in space. You don't float around. You never see Scott Kelly bouncing off the walls, floating around complete freeform. Look at me, I'm in space! Yeah, bitches! Woo! If that's what I would do, if I was in space, I would bounce my happy ass all up and down there, like, look at me go! Right? Look, what are you? Yes, and answer your question. And look at those. What are those fucking things on his shoulders? Look at those things on his shoulders. Look. Hey, this isn't any. This is a shoulder muscle. And look, now he's standing still. So apparently, at any point, if you get bored of floating around in space, you can fucking stand still in space. See?
He
He's
does.
not floating
He
anymore.
does.
What?
Almost like he's hanging
Now he
upside
starts
down.
floating. Look at the leg. He lifted his leg, now he's floating. Now he's back to floating again. So apparently you have the option when you're in space of whether or not you want to float. Like how, right? And where'd you get the microphone? He had to bring that to space before the interview. Like okay, this is for when I go on the Colbert Show and do interviews. I'm gonna bring this microphone up to space. This is the key. Look at his fucking muscles. This guy gained muscle mass. Look at those fucking biceps, dude. He was in space for a year or more. Your muscles are supposed to decay when you're in space because you're free floating. You're not using your fucking muscles. Does it look like he was not using his muscles up there? No, Jake, he was working out playing ping pong with water and shit, bro. Leave him alone. Now he's doing interviews, playing ping pong. He's fucking building muscle, dude. And here comes the backflip. This is his patented maneuver. This proves he's in space. Proves it. Oh, watch the hand. Now watch. Did you guys see it? Did you guys see him do that with the hand?
Yeah, stop it. Stop
Like,
it.
stop. I did my full rotation.
Yep.
And if you see his hands are out of view where we can't see. He's got his arm out of view where we can't see. Now watch it one more time. When it comes around, watch for it. Watch him say stop. Here it comes. Here it comes. One more time, y'all.
Fuck.
No, Jake, you're being a hater. He went to space.
So glad I got that.
Those are real backflips, bro. And how come he never does a fucking gainer or a fucking side flip or like a cartwheel roundabout we can do? It's always backflips, like that's the only trick you know? Look at those. What are those on your shoulders, bro? Are those shoulder muscles? Couldn't possibly be wearing a harness, could he? Yeah, those things. For those of you who didn't know what I'm talking about, those fucking things. What are those? On his shoulders. Oh, could it be that? Could that thing be underneath his shirt?
Ooh.
No, that's muscle. Or maybe, no. Scott Kelly would never do that. He's an American hero, and he went up there for a whole year. No way
Don't
would
worry,
he wear
don't
one
worry.
of those underneath his
Right.
fucking shirt. Right? Those are shoulder muscles.
You don't, Jennifer. Don't worry. You don't have to duck.
Oh.
You're good.
So as you can see, Scott Kelly's a fucking liar, okay? So this song's dedicated to Scott Kelly, which I already played. So you can clap now.
the ground. Let's get down. Why did us all not swear on the Bible that he went to the fucking moon? He punched some dude right in the face. Why did our big friends stare right at us as we circle around the sun? Ain't that certificate? I flew an airplane to Chicago. Look out the window, it's totally black. Took this picture, put it on Instagram. I am not a shield, I am totally real. There's a psyop in a secret plan to keep you out of the promised land. There's no North Pole, there's no Santa Claus, and the South Pole is the biggest hoax of them all. Surrounded by ice, there is more land. Take me there to the promised land. Ladder, ladder, ladder in this ladder, ladder, ladder.